Schmoedown Patreon fans, how are you? This is the Outlaw John Rocha, joined by my fellow horseman, Mark Yodi Reilly, the two-time champion of the Schmoedown. How are you, Mark?
I'm doing well, fellow two-time champ.
Thank you, sir.
That's right. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is a trip down memory lane today.
Yeah.
This is, I guess, a new thing that we're doing here for the Schmoedown. Commentary from the participants of a match. We are reliving. I don't know why we're starting out with this one.
I love it.
We're reliving my title defense against Mark Reilly, where he pulled out all the stops. By that I mean the Karate Kid stops to battle me for the belt. I mean, why are we not starting with the Dan Murrow match? That everyone knows is the greatest Schmoedown match ever. I'm joking, but
it is though. That I gotta say, as a fan of the Schmoedown, that your match, when you win the belt for the first time, and taking down Dan, who looked unstoppable at that moment. It's one of the greats, and I see it on the Facebook page. You know, that's the one people look at as one of the greatest all time.
But this is one of the most fan-pleasing matches of all time, I think. There was so much response from the fans when you won it back, and because you did such a great presentation and entrance and everything like that, which we're going to take a look at as we go along. So. This is any initial thoughts before we start watching this? Like your mindset as you were coming into this?
Oh, my mindset. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I finally got into, a lot of people don't know some of these Schmoedown competitors' superstitions.
Yeah.
Right? Stick with what is working, what maybe isn't working. So at one point, I remember I was doing the Superman thing. Yeah. Right? Just the jacket and the Superman thing. I'm doing it again now with Who's the Boss, but... which I love, but I remember at one point finally, I'm going to change this shit up because I need to start getting some different mojo working for me. And it started against our match when I came out to James Bond. Yeah. And I was dressed in the tux. And even though you won that match, it was a great match. Went down to the last question.
It did.
And so I started to kind of do some new entrances. And this one, Karate Kid, I thought was perfect. A little theatrics. And so mindset walking in, I thought you had it. I thought for sure you would defend the belt. I didn't think, I thought you had my number no matter what. So F it, I'm going to have fun. Yeah. So I was jumping around backstage. I was listening to music. I was just enjoying myself. I don't think I did a lick of studying. I was just like, whatever. Wow. I'm just going to do this and see what happens. And I remember saying to myself, the Schmoedown gods want me to have the belt again. Then it'll work out in my favor. I guess it did.
Yeah, what you speak about is absolutely true for most of the competitors that I know and speak to. The idea of superstition. I had the same thing walking into this. I wanted to change it up. I wanted to wear a suit. I wanted to give a little vibe to it that was a little more respectful, professional. I didn't want to dial into too much of the whatever Clark and Reilly had come up with. I was just trying to focus on the wall, but I was so nervous because I had already beaten you twice, and the second time was a comeback from way behind to win that thing.
Yeah, that's right. Because I did this. I landed on Star Wars.
Yeah, I thought I was cooked.
Oh, I thought it was right. Cooked. You did do that. Was a great come from behind victory.
It was a lucky victory, and we've always been evenly matched, Reilly. We've always gone down to the last question.
Yeah, every time.
For me, my nerves were a little shaky. Also because the fans kind of hated me at the time as the heel, and they'd said some really terrible things on some of the message boards, and so that had gotten to me. Like we're talking honest commentary. That had gotten to me, and I was wondering if I actually deserved to have the belt, even though I'd worked so hard for it over a year chasing Dan. I still felt like, I didn't deserve that because a lot of people said, even Clark said that I don't think Rocha won the match, Dan lost the match. That gave them even more fuel. And so for me, there was a lot going on emotionally and personally walking into this match, and I really wanted to prove I could win, but I didn't have that 100% confidence that I usually have before a match. And usually I lose when I don't feel it. Usually I lose when I don't feel that confidence, and I walked in hoping, like you said, the Schmoedown gods would take care of me through this match. And in the end, they didn't, but it still led to a fantastic match.
It sure did, but I'll counter the fact that the message boards or maybe the Facebook page was going after you. I thought for sure I won that belt back, and I was like, hey, yeah, right? Huh? The hero came through, right? Oh, no. The Outlaw fans were pissed, and they were calling me names and whatnot, and they were like, whatever. And I remember looking and going, that's when I'm leaving the group. Finally. I can't handle it.
But that's part of the fun of being a competitor.
Yeah.
Good and bad is the fandom, and we can't thank you, Patreon fans, enough
Absolutely.
for contributing to this and making shows like this possible. So we're going to watch the match with you. Thanks for downloading this commentary, clicking on this commentary. We're going to start at 30 minutes and 12 seconds. That's 30-12. And we'll just give you a countdown. And here we go, Yodi.
Let's
3, 2, 1.
That would be none other than the man that's about to sit in the favorite seat,
There it is.
John The Outlaw Rocha.
You're the favorite.
Well, here we go, guys.
Well,
As
obviously,
we
you had the belt.
told you
Right,
in
I
the
had the belts,
beginning
and I'd beaten
of this video,
the undefeated
John
champ
Rocha
at the time.
Mark Reilly
Dan
for
Murrell.
the championship. The third match between these two.
Yeah.
And let's see how that
That's
all
right.
came to be right now.
Oh, yeah. Here's the storyline.
Wow.
I know, the original.
God, I haven't seen this in forever.
There's
Look
the...
at that. Yeah. That's what the belt used
poor
to be.
JTE.
Look at that.
All the belts.
Yep. Eye of the tiger, that guy.
Out at the belt. I'll go the long way. I'll take the shortcut. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Films that have starred Denzel Washington and been directed by Spike Lee. He
Oh,
Got
boy.
Game and Malcolm X. And your winner.
Yeah.
I could have gotten that.
Yeah, of course. But see, always respect between us, man.
Always.
Always.
Even when we were hero, heel,
Yeah.
face, heel, whatever, behind the scenes, we were always like, this is great. Again, you got it.
That was a spectacle.
Things into action, into the universe. Things happen. I fought back and won, and that's what it takes.
I love it. What was the one you came out with, the death of Superman?
Oh, yeah, that was
You
the first
threw
time we
that-
played each other.
Yeah, you threw that at me, and I was like,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch.
There's that moment. That was a legitimate moment, man.
That was.
I didn't know who directed the burps.
Why do you think? Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Dante.
Knock him down. That's how it works. I beat the head murderer to win the title. That's how it works. Who else you got? Reilly? I beat him twice already.
There's the heel Rocha. Jesus.
I am excited. It's been about 9 months since I've gotten a shot at this.
Had a haircut
Of
there.
course he's here.
Here, I'm wearing your Superman jacket, by the way. I did this to intimidate you.
Oh, that's right.
But I think it was bad karma because you had lost to me in that jacket, and I think I was tempting karma by
Gave
wearing
me some
it.
mojo on
Yeah,
that.
I think
Get
I
the hell
did.
out of here. This is my interview, okay? You are the most classless champion I've ever seen. You have no respect
Look at the shock on my
All the
face.
bluster you talk about is why I have the belt, son.
Turn on a
I
fan.
back up everything I say.
Oh.
What did I say a year ago? I want.
Look at
Look at
poor
everybody's.
Rachel.
Everybody's like, oh shit.
And I've had the tag team titles too. I win. That's what I do.
You know what this competition
This
needs?
is hysterical.
It needs a freaking hero. You are a
You got the
villain.
fans on your side
You
with this.
are
It was a
a
great
piece
back
of
and forth.
Yeah.
Get
You're
out.
a piece of
Get
shit.
out.
And then you physically
Get
push.
out. Get out, my God. Does anybody else? Oh, get the out. Do I have to curse now? Get out, you piece of
Look at Emma. Emma put her hands on me.
This is hysterical.
Oh, dude. I was also thinner back then, a little bit thinner back then. That was nice.
I think I've stayed the same. I don't know.
See that ring? That's my dad's ring. I wear that when I'm really fighting. Like when I'm scared, I need that strength.
Yeah, I know it well.
Oh, there it is.
Riley, coming for me again. Huh? The first 2 times didn't teach you anything, right?
Oh, jeez.
Tell somebody you want a shot at the belt.
I love this.
Wow.
Now you want a shot at the belt. Now you want to
I
take
will
off
say,
the
Rocha,
Yeah.
you're the best on the mic.
Oh,
Right, it's
thanks,
been a
man.
year
You are.
I love
You
doing
are.
it, dude.
You're the absolute
reason.
king
More than anything,
of
I wanted
the
back
shit talk,
in this
the
spot.
mic.
It's because that guy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I
whatever
miss
his
being
name
a
is,
heel.
this outlaw,
Yeah?
I miss it
thinks he's
because
some kind of
there was a
cowboy,
lot of fun
rides in on
being
some big
able
felt horse and has
to
friends that call
goad
himself 4
people
horsemen.
into a reaction. I
Doesn't
mean
deserve
online as
to
well.
wear that.
Yeah, oh,
That
yeah.
was a lot of
physically
fun.
assaulted me in an interview. By the way, my
yeah.
lawyers.
I remember leading into this.
You physically
My
assaulted
lawyers
me.
physically assaulted me. I took that straight out of WWE.
It was so funny. We started getting some shit talk going on Twitter.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
right.
remember being out.
Twice already, and he uses
I
words.
remember being on a little vacation
matter.
with
You know why?
my family in Palm
Hero
Springs, and you
always
said
gets
something
up
that was
and does
perfect,
something.
and I was just
After
like, every
what
time
he
I hear you
wants.
speak, and I
God
did a
created
gif
me.
from Blazing
Holy
Saddles,
God.
or we're just dancing around.
No
That's
histrionics or yelling or showing off.
looks
for the
good on my
cameras. It's
shoulder,
not gonna
man.
do any good
Yeah.
once we get
Damn
inside
it.
that cage, my
Looks
friend.
good on my shoulder.
It's you and me for 5 rounds.
on my shoulder again.
If you even make it that far, for the title.
Oh boy.
And when it's over, you're going to be the one screaming and crying about your missed
missed opportunity at the shot.
Damn it.
Time is up.
Now,
At
what
that
was
back,
great about this
held on to
promo
it,
is that
done way
I
too many
decided to
things
go
in your head,
fully
dude.
insane
I'm coming in
heel.
to take it.
Yeah.
And I was wearing a
Hero
Ghost
deserves it.
Rider shirt,
I'm
and I
taking
started
that belt
talking
back
about, like,
because
I
this
went
week
down with Johnny
he's
Blaze into
this
the depths of
week
hell
he's a hero,
and studied
the
movie
face
trivia with
of
the
this
devil, with Satan
league.
himself, so that I could
Can't wait
beat
to
you a
take it
third
from
time. And I just went
Cannot
insane
wait
for
to
like
take it
5
from
minutes. And when it
all
was
the
over,
belts?
Christian goes, I'm
You
cutting
want
all
all
of
the
that. There's no, I
belts?
can't use
I'm
any of that.
taking all the
I can't
belts.
use, you're insane. I can't use any of that.
Last night before this
I was
match,
just coming
he
crazy.
came to me so powerfully, I fell to my knees and started weeping to my Lord. I said, I want you to be the greatest of all time. The greatest
Weeping
Schmoedown
to
competitor
my
of all
Lord.
time. Not just the greatest champion, the greatest competitor of all time.
Oh,
And Riley, as I said before,
Oh, son.
you're just another bag of bones in my way
oh Jesus.
Bag of
Bag
bones.
Bag of bones.
of being the greatest.
I think if I listened to this before going into the match, I'd be like, I'm worried about actually my life. I'm worried about the trivia.
I may
I
die.
just hope I'm not killed.
I do run into that, though. Some people, dude. Brother, I love when we play each other. I just love it.
I know. It's fun.
The
Every
best.
time. Every time.
Look at that.
I mean, look at you.
Oh,
Riley has
just so great.
been saying.
But some people have said to me at times, some of the other competitors, like, are you serious when you say the stuff you say to me or say about me? And I'm just like, no, man, this is the game. It's
I
fun.
never took it seriously.
Yeah, you were always one that, like, we could always talk about it afterwards. It was
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Although I will say my current fiance girlfriend at the time was
Oh, yeah,
like,
Julie.
if that mother effer says anything, I will cut him. I'm like, oh, girl.
Yeah. He has told me that many times, and I say that, you know, like, whenever I knew, like, you don't mess with a Latina. His wife,
Yeah, right.
his fiance.
Yeah.
I knew
Got
not to
some
say a
Latina.
word about her. Yeah.
Got some Native Americans.
Native
so she's-
Americans too.
There
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
And then some good old German. So she's gonna just
Cut my nuts off,
yeah.
basically. Yeah.
look at this.
Look
He
at that.
threw it off. Oh shit.
Look at that. Poor Emma.
I think he started to break there.
Yeah, I did. Oh, totally did. Are you kidding? You were hilarious doing that shit. Yeah. I can't. Sometimes I can't keep a straight face because it's so much fun.
No one in teams has done that.
Yeah.
No one in
And that was when Emma and I were having, and that's when I started to kind of change the heel stuff because people were starting to accuse me of physically assaulting Emma, and that really unsettled me. So I was like,
yeah.
all right, I gotta not do any of that stuff. And you know, we're all figuring it out as it goes along, right? And Emma was always in on it, always
Yep.
fun to talk
Oh,
about.
yeah. This is all figured out.
Yeah, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
This is going to be his first. Should he beat Mark Reilly?
Look, one man's a hero, one's a villain, but the bottom line is they're grown men groveling for belts. The only thing that separates them is one of them drives a Prius and one of them drives a horse.
Well, we're going to let Booker T, the great Booker
I,
T,
totaled that
five-time
Prius.
Oh, wow, yeah.
He will be doing the tail of the tape.
Oh, I forgot about Booker T.
That's right.
Oh, dude, this was a sucker.
Booker T picked you.
This was a special moment for me. Have Booker T say my name, have my name come out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Booker T, WWE Hall of Famer, five-time
Five-time.
WCW champ, and we're back this week on the Schmoedown Championship match. Oh yeah, and one of these two men will have the right to call themselves the Schmoedown champion.
He was still figuring out how to say it.
Mark Reilly,
Yeah,
the
right.
challenger. He's a former champion, and this
Look at you,
week
8-3,
he's
bro.
coming off a big win.
8-3.
Gotta
It's
give
not
him
bad.
A whole lot of confidence to go out there and reclaim the Schmoedown championship. Now, John Rocha, the champion. This guy, he's good. Sometimes
Thumbs
he's great.
down.
But tonight, he's gonna have to be perfect. And trust me, he's not gonna
It's
give
true.
up that championship easy at all. Trust
yeah.
me on that. Now, my
Wasn't.
prediction is gonna be the two-time Schmoedown champion, Mark Yodi Reilly.
Yeah, he took
is
you, man.
going down. You're gonna be the champ, son.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he picked you.
No.
Look at that. He calls it.
Yep. He congratulated me when I beat Dan, and then he said immediately, it's one thing to win the championship, it's another thing to defend it.
Yep.
So, you know.
Booker T said it was going to be a drag-out fight, and I'm ready to get this thing going.
Yeah.
As a sign of respect from Booker T, certainly to Mark Yodi Reilly.
What do you
but
like
we're
when
gonna
you're
find out one way or the
backstage
other.
and they're
Right
having this
now,
conversation?
if
Like,
your
what's
golden
going on in your
throne is
mind? Like, what do
prepped
you,
for
what
a
is,
championship
I know you're trying to be loose,
introduction.
but I also know you, Mark. You're a thinker, you're an analytical guy.
Yeah.
You're trying to keep yourself chill, but
I usually put on some music, and I tune it out.
Okay.
Because they'll bring up your weaknesses.
yes.
they will bring up your shortcomings in a previous match.
Yep.
You know, like, I thought the pressure got to him last week, and blah 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 blah. So I'm
Right.
drowning that shit out with any kind of music that can get me going.
Okay.
So do you listen
I
to
do.
music?
I lately on this last run, I've been listening to the Braveheart soundtrack before every match.
Oh, nice.
Just getting me in that mindset of an underdog trying to win the thing against the larger foe.
Yeah, you know what I do? I play the moment that Luke is on the sail barge, and it bump.
Mark Reilly's got to fight.
No, there you go. Look at that. Some of the best acting work from Clark Wolf we've ever seen. There.
Yeah, right.
Doing her best Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Look at you hobbling in like LaRusso. Just brilliant, man. I can't believe you did it. I was so impressed by that, dude.
Yeah. You gotta go for it.
And this became a T-shirt.
Yeah.
People loved that shirt, dude.
Yeah,
Look
it's a
at
good
you.
shirt. I just keep remembering the. There it is. Crane kick. Yeah. Almost fell.
You almost fell.
Little Karate Kid Part 3 action too.
You
Why
almost
not?
fell? Oh, that's funny.
Nah, I don't know if I almost fell. I'm gonna bow to senseis. Yeah.
He bows. I'm not sure if he's actually a black belt with that jump kick. It was more a purple belt
That-
situation.
yeah, more purple.
Nonetheless,
Yeah.
enough.
Mark Yodi Reilly is going to compete. John Rocha, you're not getting the belt back that easy.
And the
Yeah.
first time he's been the challenger for a championship match.
Yeah, that's
Really
very true.
interesting.
His opponent,
All around.
representing
Oh, yeah.
the Four
Back when he used to come into the Ennio
with a
Morricone theme.
record
Oh, yeah.
of 6 wins, 2 defeats. He is the 2016.
Think we'll remember these
Ultimate
questions again?
Schmoedown
Oh, yeah.
The
I certainly remember the last one.
Yeah.
Well, I'll never forget that one.
I remember my 5-pointer. It took me a while.
Oh, man, yeah.
Undisputed Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, the Outlaw John Rocha.
Look at that. Look at the suit.
Look at that. Nice.
With the dark blue
Look at
tie.
Heavier than they've
I'm giving you the thumbs down. You died. Hey.
Are you kidding me with this? I gotta beat him again? That's basically
I
what
know,
was
right?
saying.
Like, you son of a bitch.
Such a heel. Such a heel. Oh, you
I
jerk.
forgot all about this. You show the belt and I do the
Yeah.
crane there.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh, Wolves of Steel. Wipe my.
Oh,
Oh, no!
God.
No! That's ridiculous. What is wrong with the Outlaw?
I'm locking in.
All right, guys. So are you
Oh,
ready
man.
to go?
Ready.
Rocha.
Born ready, son.
Then let's get ready.
Bone ready,
to
son.
Schmoedown. All right.
If I could survive the first couple of rounds, I thought I'd have you in the third. Who knew it was going to turn it around on me?
Christian, no more wiping of the ass with T-shirts.
Thank you.
Rocha.
Thank you.
In round 1, it works in the way it normally
Yeah,
round
man.
one, where you're each going to get 8
Now, is this the
questions to the
2-5
field. You
2-3-5,
write down
or is
your
this the
answer on whiteboard.
1-3-5?
Once we ask you to reveal your answer, please show the whiteboard.
I think it's
forget.
still the 1-3-5.
Okay, from the
Yeah.
third round, yeah.
Yeah.
Is worth 1 point.
Maybe.
There's
Wow.
obviously no penalty for missing.
God,
a
this
point
seems
and
like a
there's no
long time ago.
stealing
It really
in
does.
Round 1, I will remind you, gentlemen, of our other 2 newer rules. One is the challenge rule. If you're not sure about the way a question was worded or the
Yeah,
answer,
the
you
challenge.
can challenge it. If your challenge is upheld, you do get another challenge. And we also have the JTE rule.
Oh, the JTE rule
means
was in
that
effect
you
by
may
this
only
time.
ask the
Okay.
host to
There it
repeat
is.
the question 3 times
Yeah.
in any given match.
I got something I want to say.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
boy.
Of course you
Oh,
do.
Jesus.
It's ridiculous that I have to face Reilly again. I've beaten you twice. How many more beatings do you need? You're never gonna have this belt. You don't deserve this belt. This thing is mine. I am the greatest of all time, and you're just the next step to that ultimate hilltop.
Very sweep the
Riley.
leg.
You got anything, Riley? Or no?
No, that's fine.
You bastard. In my mind, I was like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, I play in the ring.
Yep.
Your first question comes from the
Should we
world
play?
of action adventure
I don't know
movie.
if I remember these.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the 2014 film Two Guns, which actor played on-the-run DEA agent
It's
Bobby
Denzel.
Sprint?
I thought it was, yeah, it's Denzel, isn't it? Or is it
Washington.
Wahlberg?
No, it's Denzel because
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
on the
yeah.
run.
I remember going back and forth going, is it Denzel? Is it
I did
Wahlberg?
too.
Is it Denzel? Is it Wahlberg?
5.
Very odd way for you to kick off this match.
Yeah, I think it was Denzel.
Wait, what? 2, 1. All right, champion, Rocha.
Denzel Washington.
That's correct,
Yep.
Reilly.
Denzel Washington.
Correct. All right, 1-1.
My writing issues.
So the crowd's ready to play
My
some
writing
really
issues were
good,
even a problem back then.
existing so
Yeah.
far. Here we go. In the category of animated, in the Shrek franchise, King Harold is actually what type of animal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Frog.
Yeah, frog.
Name Harold. Would you call him Harold or
Which was voiced by John Cleese.
Oh, John Cleese.
So good in that.
Not enough Fish Called Wanda questions in the Schmoedown.
That's because
in
Skilliski doesn't
general.
hate that. Doesn't like that.
Mark Reilly.
Frog?
That's correct, Rocha.
Frog.
That's
We
correct.
There it is.
35 labyrinth questions, but we won't have one.
I've answered,
called
no kidding, I've answered probably 5 Sleeping Beauty questions in all my matches because they just keep
and Ace's
popping
love
up.
interest in Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
That
Courtney
was easy.
Cox.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
Yeah, looking for animals.
This is the old studio, too.
Yep,
Back in the
old
old
studio.
Yeah.
And I forget what we did in the first round.
That thing is still hanging there. The one where Christian's arm
Yep.
there.
Reilly.
Courtney Cox.
3 to 3.
There
Even
it
if
is.
we're just
There it is.
dancing in
Look
the
at that.
dark, they are perfect so far.
All right, your next category, gentlemen, is the category of drama. Which famed historical figure was played by Kirsten
Yeah,
Dunst
right.
in Sophia
Marie
Coppola's
Antoinette.
2006 film?
Marie Antoinette.
I want to play you again.
Let them eat cake. I know. I want to play again. Dude, I was so pissed because we were headed there.
Yeah.
But
Fuck, we were headed there.
1, Riley.
Marie Antoinette.
That's correct, Reilly.
Marie
Cake, Marie
Antoinette.
Antoinette.
That's correct.
But
Look
and
at
I
this.
knew it going in. I'm like,
Quoting the
dude,
movie,
I
as though they're
can't do
taunting the
like
host,
you're
who just
making
are
this a
trying to
big
put on a
thing.
front.
Yeah.
I have ring rust. I knew I had ring
Oh,
rust.
yeah,
I knew
with,
it was going to be
In the world of
something.
family
With
movies.
Guy.
And so,
right, yeah.
yep, sure enough, I
First
shit the
film
bed.
in the Spy Kids franchise.
Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah.
No, I have not.
So yeah, I'm trying to remember what questions we got wrong in this, and if I learned from my mistakes.
I think it's in the second round where we.
1, Rocha.
Robert Rodriguez.
Correct, Riley.
Robert Rodriguez.
Wow,
Then, was this before you get the extra question?
They
Was
have
this
not
before?
missed. That's why they are two of
Think
the
so.
best.
Both
All right.
competitors seeming
Because I remember they
frustrating with the
announced that.
questions so
Maybe I
far.
missed it when we were doing
miss?
the rules.
Fantasy sci-fi is your next category. A prophecy states that a female child with a special
Yeah.
You missed this one.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Willow.
in the reign of Queen Bavmorda in what 1988?
And in true
fantasy
heel
film?
fashion, I'm like,
I bet Ken
I don't watch bad movies.
Yeah. I think I said, "How dare you, sir?"
Female child with a special birthmark.
Yeah, Willow. I've only ever seen Willow once,
Yeah.
so this was not. No matter what clues they gave here, if they didn't mention Warwick Davis or Val Kilmer, I was not going to get it.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, I knew
1.
immediately I didn't get it right.
Willow?
That's correct. Rocha. Rocha.
Dune.
Incorrect.
Dude.
Riley
Yeah.
takes
See
the
how people
lead.
cheering for you? They wanted you to
Yeah.
win.
Takes the lead and the crowd goes nuts.
Yeah,
There it
people
is.
hated me,
Crowd
man.
goes nuts.
I'd like to remind the crowd that was not the champion.
Yeah, no.
He did not win
People
it.
were going.
Just
That's how
one.
tense
I
the
can't
crowd
remember.
was, man.
Yeah.
Movies, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there it is. I don't watch bad movies.
How dare you, sir? How dare you, sir?
Your next question comes from the world of
Where's Val Kilmer now?
thriller. And your question is thus. Crispin Glover. plays
Oh, I
a
missed this
reclusive
one.
Yeah, that's
man
right.
with an
I did.
army of rats
I couldn't pull
in
it.
What 2003?
And I remember,
pull it.
I only pulled it because I remember going to see it when I was living in Hawthorne, like 2003, yeah.
And
And
I
I
s-
just walked over some afternoon and watched it, and it always stayed in my head.
Yeah.
Because I'd seen the original, the 70s one, which is creepy too.
1 pens down. Rocha.
Willard.
That's correct. Rocha.
I
Riley.
blew that. Ed.
Oh, back to tie.
Ed.
Here we are.
Couldn't place it. I know.
Yeah.
All right.
Just how
There it is.
quickly you pulled ahead and
Your
then.
last
I know.
category is the category of new releases.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't watch. All right,
Which actor played the albino mutant Caliban in this year's Logan?
Yeah,
Which
there it
actor
was.
played the albino mutant
Stephen
Caliban
Merchant.
Stephen
in this
Merchant.
year's Logan?
We both get it.
Yeah.
Do you think Willow?
That's right. We go in tied.
Fucking Willow.
I usually, I
was so mad at
fucking
Willard.
Willow.
I was so
I'm
mad
gonna
at
fucking Willard.
I was so mad at I know Willow and Willard, how funny that those were the two we missed.
That's correct. Rocha.
Stephen Merchant.
Tie game
Yeah.
as we go
Yeah.
into round 2. What a championship match so
I would
far.
say
Riley
7
only
is
missed
usually
one.
my
Rocha only
average
missing one.
on the
And
first
it's
round.
Yeah,
6 or
yeah.
7, which is not bad.
It's about right for me,
I've
I
been
think, too.
dying. I've been wanting to get those perfect rounds. I got it once, but
Me too. Once was great.
Yeah.
I don't think I answered the 9th. I don't remember if I did answer it or not.
Yeah, it was a Wolves of Steel match for me.
Uh-huh. It was a take that match for us, or whatever it was, top, whatever they were. Top that?
Oh, yeah, what was
With
that?
Bavida, Jim Bavida in them?
Oh, yours?
lands on
Yeah.
each
Oh,
question
yeah.
That's what I
is
went.
worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can go to multiple choice, at which point the value of the question.
I was really hoping I'd be
Keep
perfect against
in
Bibiani.
mind,
I like
there
Bibiani
is
every round. I
stealing
was trying to
in
mentally
round
beat
two,
him.
although there is
Yeah.
no penalty
Every
for
round, 'cause he's such a
missing
strong competitor.
question. It is a tied game, Rocha, because you are the favorite. Would you like to spin first or allow Daniel LaRusso to spin?
Oh, I'm going to let LaRusso spin.
Wow.
Nice.
LaRusso spins.
Wow.
Let
Yeah.
him spin.
Interesting. All right.
Oh yeah, back when the wheel was
Spin
right there
here
next to
for
us.
the challenger.
Look at Western
From
sitting
the
there, buddy.
from the pegs.
There
Right.
goes the wheel.
From
You
the
know he's
pegs,
looking
back in
for
the
a
old
hard
days.
Yeah.
killer.
That's when the
the
pegs
pegs.
were okay.
Maybe
This was still the new.
Pixar.
Oh, I had you. Oh,
Son
and
of
I
a bitch.
stupidly,
Christian, this is so
stupidly.
interesting because
I-
it's up to the
I
champion to
went,
decide if
"That's
they
it.
want opponents
I'm
to spin or
done."
choice. Rocha said he wanted it. It pays off.
I had
big
not
time.
I'm
watched
done.
your matches.
Scores and soundtracks.
This I couldn't believe.
I couldn't. Yeah, I was like stupid.
You had me dead to right.
I did.
All right, that's
If
the
I pick
category
Westerns,
which
you're
might
smoked.
bite
Yep.
Rocha in the
Possibly.
ass.
Absolutely.
Happens to be
I'm
a
smoked.
strength of
Ugh.
that
Oh,
right.
I would have been
Tough category.
done.
If I had to pick one person not named
That's the
Christian George
Schmoedown,
to
man.
get
Yeah,
this in
man.
that
This is
category,
what you-
it might be
all
the
you
guy
kids
sitting
watching
there
at
in the
home.
big Karate Kid.
Mark Reilly. Here
It's,
is your category
anything can
of
happen.
Because I
score
hadn't
and
watched your
soundtrack.
matches.
What
And I was
song
just focused on
plays during
myself.
Jennifer Beals training montage in
I was so
Flash?
nervous. I knew this, but
Yeah.
I couldn't. I was like, "Ah, fuck, I better go multiple choice.
Oh, just in
Maniac.
case. Yeah.
I mean, I knew Flashdance.
I think I knew every one of your questions.
Really?
And I was mad because I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm terrible at songs and soundtracks.
Is it A,
Or scores and
Never,
soundtracks.
B, Maniac, C, Fame, D, Stay?
Maniac.
That's correct for 1
You
point.
I
could see
see
me
your
shake it, go,
reaction, yeah.
son of a bitch. I knew it. I wanted to go.
Next
And I'm like,
question.
damn it.
Who composed the new music for 2006 Superman
It's a good
Returns?
poll here.
Right.
John Ottman.
John Ottman.
That's correct.
Yeah. It's at this point that I'm like,
Oh, shit.
what have I done?
Question
How does he know
number
these?
3. Which 90s film?
Now, this is where I got you.
smash hit
Yeah, this I couldn't pull.
I wish you had
Burned
guessed,
by the
so I would have gotten the 2
Keyboard
points.
and beat
I know.
It would have made the
by
difference,
Stone
Ross.
Temple
But
Pilots.
it would have.
That's what you don't know when you play the show. You don't. Every round is
But at
like.
the same point, I ain't going to guess like that. I
Right.
didn't do it for Maniac.
Right, right.
So I ain't doing for this.
Mystery Men.
And I
C,
thought Reality
Mask,
Bites, but it
Yeah.
was The Crow.
Crow.
The
5.
give it to me again.
Is it the whole question?
Yeah, no, the choices.
A, Reality Bites. B, Mystery Men. C, The Mask. D, The Crow.
Don't do it. It's The Crow, Riley.
Reality Bites.
Incorrect. Rocha.
Bullshit.
That's correct for
Yep.
1 point.
I had
You were
that
there.
soundtrack.
Every
You
night
were
I
there.
learn the
I
same.
loved that soundtrack, man.
Great
Still have
soundtrack,
that
still holds
soundtrack.
up.
Your last question, Riley,
Have it
in
on tape,
scores and
that's all right.
soundtrack. Who composed the score for Gremlins?
Oh,
Jerry Goldsmith.
you pulled this like no problem.
I listen to it all the time.
Jerry Goldsmith.
That's correct for 2 points.
Why did you wait and hesitate? You just wanted to be sure.
Yeah, I think I had to, you know, I think I had to pull it.
Yeah.
I think it was like, I know this, just calm down.
Yeah, let it come to you.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So now the champion's turn.
I don't remember what I pull or what I spin.
He is good at.
You got, I think
Did I
you
get
got,
Westerns?
no, you got Spinner's Choice. I thought.
Oh, maybe I did.
I think you
Yes,
got-
I did!
Yeah, because it was
That's
that match.
right.
It was that fucking match. And I'm sitting there going, this is, are you serious? See?
Oh, I'd have had your ass. God damn it, Roz. I'd have
Yeah,
had
look at
you.
it. I'm just like, what are we doing?
I'd have TKO'd you.
Yeah.
I
Damn
believe
it.
Come on.
Since the days of myself versus
Oh, and this
Dan
is the
Murrow,
Sandlot
everyone
one,
wants
too.
to understand a spinner's choice
With
works.
This
the
is a ridiculous
lightning.
wheel.
I'm the outlaw, so Westerns.
Wow, he's
This
going
this
in.
might have done it too. I was
Going Westerns.
fucking pissed.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
All right.
I get
Beat up,
opponent's choice, you
partner.
get spinner's
Just
choice.
a
I'm like,
little
son of a
Western
bitch. Like everything is going against
John
me.
The
Yeah.
Outlaw Rocha.
Yep.
Your first question, Westerns, is thus. In Young Guns, the classic Young Guns, the regulators are comprised of Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, Kiefer Sutherland, Lou Diamond Phillips,
Dermot Mulroney.
Casey Siemaszko, and who?
Dermot Mulroney.
2 points.
By the way, that came up again. Dirty
See the
Steve.
size-
I know.
See the size of
Yeah.
that chicken? Yeah.
Just reworded.
Yeah.
Chavez, he's Chavez.
Your next
Shot.
question.
See that chicken?
I'm
What
hyped up.
happens at 12 o'clock in the classic
Train arrives.
Yeah, the back dudes.
I did
come.
know a lot of these actually. I was pretty proud of myself.
To face,
Bad guys come back.
We can accept that. The train arrives, featuring the villain for Gary Cooper. 2 more points.
Very,
The 2 claps. Look at that.
applause. Yeah.
The crowd, almost like they're being held hostage.
Yeah.
Forced to clap.
No.
Your next question. What
People
name
hated me,
did
man.
Clint Eastwood's mysterious character
Oh,
go by
I love this
in
movie.
Pale Rider?
Preacher, man.
Preacher.
Yeah.
2 more
Yep.
points for the Outlaw.
Damn.
Imagine if I had known
Your last question.
what to fucking I'd have beaten you.
What was the first Western to win the
Still gets
Academy
ya.
Award?
It does.
Still
Oh,
gets
it
you.
will always
Dude,
get me.
we're
And
fucking-
this
we're
here's the deal.
competitors.
I knew Cimarron was the answer. But
Yeah.
I wanted to be sure because I was ahead.
Yeah.
Today, Brokeback Mountain.
And I knew it too.
B, Cimarron.
That's one of those
C,
ones
The
where
Last Wagon.
it just kind of
D,
gets in there, even
Yeah.
though I haven't seen it.
Because Stagecoach is the one that makes me made me hesitate.
Right.
Because I'd studied.
Yeah,
the
stage, because, yeah, mine too. I think,
Cimarron.
yep.
1 point for the Outlaw.
That bastard. That hesitation of his.
I know, what are they doing?
Picking Westerns was a good move.
So look, I'm up by 3 going to the final round. I'm thinking, okay.
No, we got the
Oh,
betting
right, we got the
round.
betting round.
And then the lightning.
Right.
Because this is the infamous sandlot.
Yeah.
Where I couldn't fucking pull it.
Did you know any of those?
Mark, it is the betting round. How does it go?
Did you hear it? It was like,
is
"Did you know
whoever's
what
in
it
the
is?"
lead. In this case, the
Yeah,
Outlaw is gonna
Because
stay
you were
at
like, I should have
one
given.
more
Like,
time
I would have
whatever
not. I
category
would have
that lands
gotten
on, you're gonna have
High Noon. I would have
one
gotten
question in that genre.
the Young
Once you
Guns one.
find out
Okay.
what genre it is, you're gonna
for
place
sure.
a
Young
wager
Guns is one of my
from
favorite
0
Yeah.
So
to
I know
3
a lot about Young
points. If you
Guns.
get the question right, you earn the
Let's
amount
see,
of
what
points
were the
you
other-
bet.
so
If
those
you miss
two,
the question,
I would have
you lose
probably
the amount of
missed
points you bet.
the
Rocha,
Clint Eastwood one,
please
but
spin
I
the
would have
wheel
gotten
at your
Cimarron.
leisure.
Is that French?
Oui.
Is that French?
So yeah, if you would have given me westerns, I probably
You
hung
probably
in
been
there
all right,
because
yeah.
I did miss one in scores and soundtracks.
Right.
What's he gonna get?
What
He's
if
gonna
Sly and
get
Arnie
his
would have been all right with
opponent's
Sly and Arnie?
choice.
Oh, Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Yikes.
Gonna land on.
Damn,
All right, so
I
now
forget
they will
what
write down
happened.
their
I think I put 2 points. How much? Do you remember how much you
What
put?
they are
No.
going to bet.
I don't know.
much do you know
I think we
Julia
get. I think we
Roberts,
got
man? I know
this,
I'd
or
be
maybe we
betting.
didn't.
I don't remember. I think we both missed.
Maybe we did.
Of course, I know the answer. So.
But at this point, I'm like, just sit on the 3-point lead. Don't get too much. See, I have all these rituals when I play.
Yeah.
All these rituals. I'm wearing my dad's ring. I'm trying not to kiss it too much. I'm trying
Yeah.
not to be. I'm
In which
just.
film does Julia Roberts play the character
Oh, yeah, we
Darby
missed this.
Shaw?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Which film does Julia
I think I
Roberts play
put the
the
Pelican
character
Brief thinking it was the Grisham film, and it's actually Steel Magnolias, right?
No, that she. It's not Steel Magnolias. You put Steel Magnolias.
Oh,
I
I
think.
put, and it's probably the,
it
the
was
Pelican Brief.
Yeah, I think it's the Pelican Brief.
Yeah, I
And I couldn't pull. I think I put Mystic Pizza.
1. All right. Start with Mark Reilly. How many points did you bet?
2.
And
Didn't look confident.
Mystic Pizza.
it's incorrect. And Rocha,
2. Steel Magnolias.
that is incorrect.
Nope.
So the
Time to kill.
answer Was
Pelican
Oh, no.
Brief.
Pelican
Yeah,
Brief.
Pelican Brief.
The
Which I
Pelican
just
is a
recently
bird and
reread.
briefs are underway.
That's
Oh, you
why I know
reread
it
it?
again.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, I
okay.
love Grisham stuff.
Oh, Grisham's great.
Yep.
The Furnace
Oh, Furnace
is the best.
Yeah, I can read
That's
that.
one of those
Round
you
number
can't
4 is
put it
affectionately
down.
No,
known
not at
as
all.
the speed
And a
round.
good
Quickness to get you
adaptation.
a couple
It's a
points.
great adaptation.
Yeah.
Fast enough on
Firm's
the
a
draw, you
great
each have a
movie.
buzzer in front of
Is that
you.
Sidney
We're gonna ask a
Pollack?
series of
Sidney
5
Pollack,
questions.
yep.
As soon as you think you know the answer to the question, buzz
Gene
in. If
Hackman
you
was
buzz in
a
first,
question
it'll
I had
hit
in one of
somebody. You
the
have a maximum of
Schmoedowns,
2
I remember.
seconds to answer correctly. If you answer correctly, you get 1
I think it was the
point.
one to
If you
beat
miss the
Guy or
question
beat Ben,
time
one of
runs
those
out
I had.
before you complete
Yeah.
your answer, you lose a point.
Dude, I've answered so many
All right.
questions. I don't remember.
And here we go. Okay. Question number 1.
What
Wayne
happens?
and Garth were not worthy of
Oh,
which
yeah, you get this one, I
musical
think.
artist after his concert in Mark Reilly.
Alice Cooper.
That's correct for 1
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, I remember that.
Milwaukee.
Number 2.
Milwaukee.
Name the actress who stars in the following movies: Excess Baggage, The Crush.
Alicia Silverstone.
Correct
Yep.
for 1 point.
Oh,
Got it
Makuga
wrong.
was calling that, right?
Yeah.
Your next question. How many James Bond
Oh, we
films
both pulled off on this
Yeah,
one. I remember,
no, I was like,
remember we
fuck
both looked at each
that.
other. I think there's a look. Yeah.
And I'm trying to count, and I'm like, it's just not happening.
Oh.
2, 1. Nothing.
Riley,
Yeah,
not
there's the
taking
look we have.
The answer was 4. 4
I almost said it too. Again, a point I pissed away because I didn't take a chance.
Features characters with
This
the
is
following
this is
names.
the one that got
yeah.
me.
Billy,
Couldn't
Gale,
believe
Sydney,
this is what happens.
Dewey, Tatum, Cotton, Ghostface.
The Sandlot.
It's-
Incorrect.
Still gets me.
-1. Sorry.
-1. We're looking for Scream.
Oh my God.
Looking.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Thought maybe Ghostface would have given it away.
Yeah.
Bro, there is no reason you should have won this match. Zero.
Yeah.
Little League baseball player.
The
You handed it to me.
people
he just kinda
were
went crazy
reacting
Yeah.
in the crowd,
Your
and
last
it
question.
threw me off.
Yep.
It
And
went.
it's a big one. In your
People do
speed
not
round,
understand
round 4.
when you do it live, it is not a quiet
Name a
atmosphere
film
sometimes,
directed by
and
Oliver
people are
Stone.
loud as hell, and it's nuts.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Fourth of July.
Sorry, it's out.
Lose a point.
Yeah, I was
Finish the
stupid.
question anyway.
Yeah.
Stupid. Up by
Name a
4.
film directed by Oliver
Shouldn't
Stone
have
that
hit
was
it.
released
Yeah.
after the year 2000.
Oh, this was back
There
when
you
you
go. So
could.
look, we're back to 13.
Yeah, if I had just
Still a
sat
pretty
on those 4
disconnect
points,
on
but
that.
no,
I
no.
And Mark Reilly, that scream category.
The things you learn when you play, Ross.
Haunting my dream.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
So here we go.
It did. Still
Fifth
does.
And final round, the
Still
championship
does.
round. It comes down to this. Rocha, the champion, has a 3-point lead over the former champion, Mark Reilly.
boy.
Round 5, Mark, how does it work?
In round 5, each competitor gets 3 questions. Those questions range in value from 2 points to 3 points to 5
Oh, it is.
points.
2, 3,
Yeah,
and 5.
2, 3, and
So
5.
we're there.
Okay.
Been
What
around
we
for a
need from
while.
each
Yep.
competitor is a series of 3 numbers ranging from 1
God, this
to
is always
25.
nerve-wracking
John Rocha,
to me.
because
Yeah.
you are in the
'Cause you
lead,
never
get
know
to
what you're
pick
gonna get for a
your 3
5.
numbers
Yeah.
from
You'll never know.
Which one?
2, 3, you
feel
like you have a
lucky
chance.
10, 18, and 22.
10, 18, 22. Mark Reilly.
9, 14, and 16.
Now, how do you choose the numbers? Like,
I don't know why I choose those
We
numbers.
okay.
They're just random.
with the former
You know, I
champion,
usually
Mark
do have
Reilly.
some
You
numbers
have
that I
a
use
chance
now
to
that I
win
kind of go
2
back to
points
all the
with
time.
Yeah.
number
You could probably
9,
see it from
which
the
is
who's the
category of
the boss
sports
matches.
films.
Yeah.
But this one, yeah, I don't know why I
All
picked
right.
those.
Who
I'm always about
stars
the even
and
numbers.
Produced
Oh,
the
I missed this one.
2012 baseball
Yeah.
film Trouble with the Curve.
I totally forget this. Yeah. You can see it in my face. The F? Trouble with the Curve.
and the
Who
whole time
stars
I'm
in-
thinking, just give it up. Just like
Yeah.
lose so I can have the
Repeat
belt.
the question, please.
Isn't it
Nice,
Clint
JT
Eastwood now?
Yeah.
ruling
Yeah.
right there.
Now I
Who
know it.
stars in
You know what
and
was jumping my-
produced
and I think
the
yeah, it was John Hamm.
2012 baseball
That's
movie
what I say.
Trouble
Because that's the other one, $1 Million Arm is John
John
Hamm.
Hamm.
for Clint Eastwood. Clint
damn it,
Eastwood.
that's
$1 million arm.
Yeah.
All right, so now we
Yeah.
jump down to category 14 to try to tie the game here.
Oh boy.
In the category of Pixar,
Nice.
in which Pixar movie will you find Helen Mirren as the voice of Dean Abigail?
Pixar, man.
That's an easy
I
3
know
point.
my
Monsters
Pixar.
University.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Ties up the game.
It's
Now we
tied.
go back to the champion
Mm-hmm.
for 2 points.
Yeah, I was clapping
Rocha
for you.
showing his approval right there.
Yeah, man.
Rocha,
Always respect when I play
you,
people
selected
who
number
deserve
10,
it.
though you did not
Who
seem that
deserve
confident.
it.
Yeah.
Your category is action adventure. For 2 points,
I don't like either of those things. Yeah.
your question is Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, Jack Slater, takes on a host of baddies, including the Ripper.
I didn't
You
get
missed this one,
Wow,
yeah. Last Action Hero. It's so funny because I'm sitting on the other end going, "That's fucking Last
Yeah.
Action Hero."
And I was sitting
I was
there with you,
worried.
Clint Eastwood. I was like, Clint Eastwood,
Yeah.
so easy.
4, 3,
I really didn't know.
2.
Repeat the question, please.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, Jack Slater, takes on a host of baddies.
In these
including the
moments,
Ripper.
everybody.
What action film?
Yeah.
Every movie is flying
Yeah,
through your head, and
yeah.
you're trying to grasp onto one of them.
Raw deal.
Looking for
Last Action Hero. There we are, still tied.
Hate that movie.
Yeah.
John Rocha, you're going to get another
I'm so
question coming
nervous,
your
dude.
way. And it's a
You see me
three-pointer.
moving around, cussing. Like, I'm
Yeah.
so nervous.
Number 18. Didn't seem that confident in that selection either. And your category is Westerns.
Yeah,
Once
people
again, the Outlaw
booing.
rides with Westerns, and your three-pointer is
Perfect.
Other than Denzel Washington, name
Yeah.
This
two
was
actors
easy.
Yep.
that portrayed members of the Magnificent Seven in the 2016 remake.
Chris Pratt and Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yep.
Give the man 3
Quick.
points and the
There
lead
you
Yep.
That's a
by
three-pointer.
3 from Mark Reilly.
All right. So back
Yep.
to Mark Reilly
I'm
with
pissed.
his 5
Yeah.
winner.
Here we
This is a
go.
great
This
thing you
this
said.
one I had to really pull.
Yeah.
Right. Mark Reilly, your category is in famous actors and actresses.
Yeah.
Which actor starred in 2005's King Kong, but also provided voices for the animated features Shark Tale and Ice Age?
Yeah, so, you know, some of these questions are worded so easy. It's frustrating. If he said what actor starred or provided the voices for both anime features Shark Tale and Ice Age, That would have been a tough for you to get. But the King Kong one gives you a cast to choose from.
Yes, because I started going through the actors.
Yep.
That's right. Gave me a little roadmap. So I started going through. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not Adrian Brody.
Yeah.
It's not. And I'm like, Naomi Watts? No. And I'm like trying to pull it. And then I'm like, Shark Tale, Jack Black. I had no idea about Ice Age.
Yeah.
So I just was hoping.
Jack Black.
That's correct.
Boom.
I was mad. See me jumping up right there,
Yeah.
Riley? I was ready to jump up and celebrate because I thought you weren't going to get it.
Yeah.
And so when I jumped up, I just
You're like,
adjusted.
oh,
and
whoops,
clicked. Yeah.
whoopsie daisy.
Hits his 5-pointer.
Oh, this is
Still
the one.
champion.
This is the
If
one.
Mark
Sorry.
Reilly-
I know.
If Rocha misses it, Mark Reilly will be the champion once
See, and there's
again.
2 points I gave
Let's
away,
go
right?
for that.
Yeah.
2 points when I'm hitting the thing too hard
John Rocha.
or hitting too fast with Oliver Stone, and the 4 with
The
Dalton,
last
which I
number you
realized
selected
and then
in your
didn't hit
series
the
of
thing because
three
I just didn't want to take a
number
chance.
22.
Yeah.
You just never know when you're supposed to take a chance and when you're not.
That's
It's
how
all
for sure you
instinct.
knew this one.
Of Marvel films.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I had not studied any of the Marvel
Your
stuff.
5
Really?
So
point
for me,
question.
I was really in trouble in my
To
mind.
retain your belt.
I'm like, they're going to
you
ask
love
what
so much.
company was this or what, and I
In
just didn't know.
Ant-Man, who
So I'll-
plays
And I'd only
Maggie
seen
Lang,
Ant-Man once.
the
I'll
mother
tell you a secret
of
here,
Scott
too.
Lang's daughter.
I was so on this weird adrenaline high that I hit the fiver, worried that you were going to get it. I could not, for the life of me, pull it.
Oh, you didn't know.
Yeah, I couldn't pull the
How
name.
funny.
And so you'll see it on my face because when you say Michelle Monaghan, I was like, is that it? Oh.
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I couldn't. No,
Who
I knew it
plays
wasn't Michelle
Maggie
Monaghan.
Yeah, right.
I knew it was somebody.
Of
'Cause you're
Scott
smiling.
Lang's daughter.
I could not remember. And Judy Greer, I've seen in a million damn things. I just didn't remember the movie.
4,
Yeah.
I was so mad.
2,
Michelle Monaghan.
And your winner.
So you can see me going, I don't know. What an idiot. Look at this idiot.
No, you deserve it.
Yeah,
man.
you won a movie trivia thing, buddy. Calm down.
No, but we work hard for this shit, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you kidding me? We take it serious.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Losses hurt.
Losses hurt, yeah.
Especially when it's like you're out.
I had
Yep.
to. I had to be a heel.
He does
Yep.
not. He
Yeah.
simply
That was great.
Mark Reilly, champion once again, has the belt again.
2 times.
2 times, yeah. Matthew Kern's going crazy in his bedroom watching.
I love
this
I put it
one.
around my waist. Not really the
What
thing.
a roller coaster ride from the beginning of this match, and we didn't even know if Mark Reilly was going to be competing at all.
Yeah.
He fights through injury. He fights through hardship. He
Through
fights through
injury,
one. A
that's
hell of
great.
a performance by the villain, John Rocha.
I
and
should
he
have
gets
taken
the
this
belt
thing,
back.
man.
My
Judy
Lord.
Greer.
Mistakes
We were
all
looking
around
for
by me.
Judy Greer.
He was
We all
down
made
3
some.
points.
We each had some mistakes on there,
Yeah.
like Sandlot,
Yeah.
I
motherfucker.
already have an announcement as far as who Mark Reilly is playing next.
Oh, I remember
We're
this.
gonna announce this.
Oh.
Win or lose, what's going to happen? We are doing an event at the Collider Collision. It is an event
Collision,
in
that's
July.
right.
Yeah.
Mark Reilly will be defending the title against Dangerous Dan Murrell.
Dangerous Dan Murrell coming back for
Yeah.
the belt again. So Mark Yodi Reilly, a little bit of time to enjoy his belt, enjoy his winnings. Rocha, a lot of time to stew, to feast on the fact that he needs to see a little bit more of these big budget comic book movies.
Well, let's go to Emma FIve, who's obviously going to be with a very distraught
That's
John
true.
Rocha,
It's
but
true.
the new champion, Mark Yodi
You never
Reilly.
know what you're gonna get.
Nope.
Those
What
questions
is up,
will
Movie Trivia
land.
Schmoedown fans? Emma FIve here with your
She's so good.
returning
I miss her
champion,
doing
Mark
these.
Yeah.
Jen is great, but Emma just is a student of the game.
Yeah,
man.
I love Emma.
And she has great
She's the
energy,
best.
and yeah.
I'm feeling good, Emma. I can't believe it. Yeah, what a game.
Yeah.
What a game. I'll give it. Let me say something.
I've probably never seen this.
Yeah.
Rocha, he's a good champion. He knows his stuff. That was well fought.
I mean,
I'm just happy I have it back,
Yeah,
though.
well, you were down the whole time. I was having a heart attack in the
Yeah.
audience personally.
You
so.
I was down the whole time.
No, I
Yeah.
just kept saying, look, answer each question as it comes.
Yep.
Maybe I'll get a lucky spin. I didn't.
No.
I did not get a lucky spin.
I didn't.
Rocha got another lucky spin. I thought I was out. And yeah. That's all right. That's all right. Hey, do you want all the belts?
Fuck yeah, I want
There you
Get
go.
all the belts.
Future
All
team
right,
champ
we're
there.
gonna
That's
get
right,
to
that's
it.
right.
Whoever
Couldn't
I
quite
don't
do
know,
it.
They wear like these jerseys that people steal and deflate balls and whatever.
Yeah.
We're gonna go take it from them now, okay?
guys are gonna hold all the belts from now on.
That's right.
Yeah, that
So you
pissed me
think-
off
so
too
you're saying
because
that you guys are
I could have been
definitely
the
gonna be
first
team
with 2
champions
belts.
as well,
Yep.
then?
Oh, I think we have a damn good shot. We can't look past anybody, but I think we have as good
You mean
shot
two belts
as
at the
anyone.
same time?
You now have a partner.
Same
We
time,
got a
yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right, right.
champion.
I had already done that, Riley.
You've been there. You could
I know
play
you
for-
did.
Damn it.
Good about it. I'm so proud of you. Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye.
Definitely a big win for the Wolves of Steel here. I think this might.
Who
be
were you guys
just the
taking
thing
on?
that's gonna
Who were
give
the
you
tag
guys
champs at the time?
confidence that going up against,
Patriots.
You know,
Oh,
as
that's
you say,
right.
guys
Patriots.
that wear the
They,
jerseys
they,
and throw some
like
sort of
everybody
ball
took
down
on the
there.
Patriots and
9
lost.
in a row,
You
dude.
guys
Wow.
That's what I
really
couldn't believe
could
too. It's
achieve
just like
what
their
John
run
Rocha
has got to be
always
over
said.
now.
yeah.
You get all the
Like, because
belts,
I do
all the
believe in
records,
luck in the
I really think the
Schmoedown,
Wolves of Steel could take it.
and that
Well,
luck
as somebody
can
who
run
really
out.
is-
And when you look at the Patriots, you don't, I don't know
This
how.
is ridiculous.
Here we go.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, boy.
I beat you
Shocked.
twice already.
I'm
This is
shocked, and I
bullshit
beat
that
you
get
once.
Dan next. All right, I deserve another shot at that title. I earned it. For a year, I fought my ass off to get a shot at Dan, and I beat him. I beat him, and I took that title. You won because I didn't know someone like Judy Greer. Oh, come on, give me a break. She's in 900 films. I'm sorry I didn't know her. You know, she looks the same as any other blonde actress. God forgive me. Listen to me. I want a shot at this title. All right, do you understand what I'm saying?
Huh?
So-
Sorry.
Really? We're
Wait,
talking about roots.
Start.
Really?
Wait,
Am
wait,
I-
wait,
is it
Rocha,
that
Rocha,
kind of
Rocha,
row?
Rocha, Rocha.
I want a shot at you
Shut up
again.
real quick. Start over. I was shining my belt.
That was great.
Yeah.
Look how I have to take it. Look how I have to take it.
Sorry. Start over. Wait, listen.
I'm like, I can't come up with anything. I can't come up with anything.
I don't make those decisions. Calm down, dude. I don't make those decisions, but
say
I'm
yes.
happy. You played a hell of a game,
That's
man.
right, I did.
Hell of a game.
That's right, I did.
I don't make those decisions, but I'm happy to take you and Merle on.
You want to do this?
That's
the
fine.
triple threat.
Not up to me, dude.
Threat. I want
Not up to
I want
me.
triple
Rocha,
threat.
All right, bye, dude.
Turn to
Bye.
to me.
Bye, bye, bye. He's such an angry person.
Really? Certainly no need for.
He's such an angry person.
As we say, you are the returning champion.
By the way, I can't get the folds to come back. I liked it when it was a little flatter, and I can't get it to come back.
Oh,
out.
yeah?
Dude, that's a great back and forth. I
Yeah,
totally
that
forgot
was so
about
much
that.
fun.
About time someone with some class had this belt on his shoulder.
That's right.
Well,
Thank you.
unfortunately, we're going to bid goodbye to our classy, heroic champion and talk to the no longer champion, John
Oh.
Rocha.
Yeah, she enjoyed saying that.
No
Yep.
longer champion.
There it is. One more time.
Oh, I did. I said,
Oh.
look at you.
With the
Look how thin I
outlaw,
was.
John
Jesus.
Rocha. And you know, Rocha, I have to say, it's been a long time since I've had a conversation
Look
with you
at that
where
guy.
you've lost a match.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I've been steamrolling
it
every
has, hasn't it?
tournament. This whole time, whether it's the Schmoedown tournament, whether it's the chance to be the title holder, whether anything, for a year, I've been fighting my ass off to be a champion.
Yeah.
And I got there, and I beat Dan Merle. I beat Dan Merle 3 times. I beat Mark Reilly 3 times. There's no way I don't deserve a shot, a rematch at that belt again. You understand me? This is what I'm talking about. I've known Christian a long time. We go back to college. We were hanging and banging back then. We were running and gunning back then. So he owes me. So he's going to give me a shot at
That's
that
hysterical.
belt at Collider Collision.
People
We're
were
going to
so
make this
mad
a
about
triple
this.
threat.
Yeah.
So the 4 horsemen.
I was like, when he told me, I was like,
That's ridiculous what I have to do.
I have to defend
Ridiculous that I
against
lost
you
this
guys.
belt by a fluke to Mark Reilly.
And
I
by-
want my belt.
It's an interesting thing, too.
I think I would call that a fluke.
I don't care what
Do
you
you feel
think,
this,
Emma.
like-
You were cheering for Mark Reilly. Nothing I say would have been good for you. So listen here. I want that belt.
I loved playing with Emma when we were
Oh,
here.
yeah.
want that belt.
Emma's
She's
always
so
up
good
for
at
it. When you have a big match,
Yeah.
That's every interview.
and you win,
Okay.
especially when you win, because
Yeah.
I've noticed this.
That's it.
I've won,
now
obviously the
former
first
champion
tournament.
John
I
Rocha,
went
back
through a
to
tournament to
you,
get
Christian
here,
Mark.
I believe.
Well, look, how about that? Rocha,
After that
once
match,
again,
there's this
crashing an interview, but this
insane
time saying he
adrenaline
wants
rush,
to be
and then
part
this.
of that match at the
Yeah.
Collider Collision
So after
and wants
this,
to be a triple
I was
threat
like-
match. That's something that we're gonna
And
have
so
to talk
I knew,
about.
I was like,
The higher
they had me dead
workings
to
of
rights,
the
I
Movie
think, for
Trivia
this
Schmoedown
belt, because I
Oh,
was
really?
so tired.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just going to study, I'm going to figure this out, but, you know, I knew that's why after that match I retired, because I'm like, I don't know, man. It's really, this is weighing on me, taxing my mind.
Well, you'd been doing it for so long.
Exactly.
First iteration.
Yep.
Then the second iteration. And then this iteration.
Then, yeah, I went right into title defenses, which I
Yeah.
did defend against JTE and then lost it. And then it was
Right.
like, because, yeah, the matches after that was JTE, Dan,
Yeah.
then a tournament, then losing again to you,
Yeah.
then another run,
Yeah.
and then again. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, it was insane.
I was
Yeah, it was
just
11, 12 matches
Yeah.
that I had there. So that was my 12th match.
Yep.
on our leg. I thought he knew that. The answer, by the way, was Judy Greer.
Judy Greer!
Yep.
I went home and I just was just depressed. Totally depressed.
Yeah.
And I just like, I worked so hard to get it.
Yeah.
I can't believe something like that. And I realized in that moment that I had let my own mind get the best of me. Like my own mind had told me, you know, everybody doesn't want you to have the belt. You're going to get it. Someone's going to take it from you really quickly because the energy is not there for you to have the belt. And I think that mentally messed with me. So when I went home, I was like, yep, see, I knew it. I knew I was going to win the belt, blah, blah, blah. So I beat myself up so much afterwards. But then I came back and focused up, and we had our triple threat match. And I could have beaten Dan.
Oh, yeah.
If I just followed my instincts. Yeah. It's always that thing for me. If I just follow my instincts, I can win matches. But I sometimes go against them because I overthink it.
Yeah, and I was overthinking it going into that match. I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to be loose, but then I was in my head because, you know, it's one thing to say you're going to defend the belt against Dan Murray.
Yeah.
It's another thing to realize I got to go against you again.
Yeah.
With Dan in there, I'm like, oh man, that was rough. And a lot of people came to my defense. They're like, that's a little much.
Oh yeah, a lot of people on the Facebook groups and on the online were saying saying that it shouldn't be a triple threat match. It's bullshit, blah blah blah.
Right.
But in the end, it was an incredible match.
Yeah, that was a fun match. I mean, we did go for a while. I mean, I was the first out, but you know, then it went back and forth with you guys for a bit. It was a great match.
It was, and maybe we'll do a commentary. For that
I think
down
we
the
are going
road.
to do a commentary sooner or later for that one. Yeah. That was fun because I forget the questions I missed, so I want to kind of revisit.
Armageddon. The Rockhound one, I think you missed that one, right? That's the one I think that knocked you out.
Yeah.
But I don't remember any of the other ones that you might have missed. But I do remember that.
Armageddon is that question. Skaliski, come on. Get some more. Just throw Armageddon away.
Armageddon. No, don't throw it away.
Armageddon pops up almost every single match.
I wish it would pop up on some of my matches. I might actually win some of these.
Yeah, right.
All right, well, that's our commentary for this title match between Mark Yodi Reilly and John The Outlaw Rocha. I ended up losing the match, giving Reilly his winning his second championship there. He's a two-time champion. Now, finally, I am a two-time champion.
That's right, man.
Ironically, you know, that was my 11th win. That's how long I've been in this damn thing.
Yeah.
So it's crazy how that goes down. But yeah, so thanks everybody, all the Schmoedown patrons. Listen, you guys are the reasons we're able to do what we're doing. Your fandom, your love, your money, everything like that just helps us keep going. So I hope you enjoyed the commentary. I hope you enjoyed what Reilly had to say. I think we got some great behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yeah, great insight.
Yeah.
What we're feeling, the process before, after, during.
Yeah.
And reiterate what Rocha says. Thank you for the support, guys. You keep the wheels turning here, and we can't thank you enough.
Yeah.
So I hope you're enjoying all this.
Absolutely. Remember to comment. But I think comment somewhere, I suppose, and like it.
Jump it in on the Patreon page.
Yeah.
You can drop some comments there, and we can check it out.
There you go. And, you know, everything we tell you is the actual truth of what we went through. So you're getting real interesting insight there. So thanks for watching, everybody. And keep donating to Patreon. There'll be more commentaries just like this for other matches coming down the road. Have a great rest of your day.